Hello and welcome everybody out there in Twitch and D&D Land 2, the newest session of the Tal'Dorei campaign. Before we jump right into the action, as per usual, we have a few short announcements, but ahead of all of that, to all of those fathers, all of you with fathers, stepfathers, and so on and so forth, happy Father's Day. I hope you're all staying safe, you're having a good time, sitting down, relaxing, spending some time with the family. I don't know if we want to stick with the dad memes, so cutting the grass, building a porch, grilling. I hope you get to do it all, man. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. But anyways, it's game time, everybody. Patreon announcement, if anybody would like to join our fantastic community. We are always welcoming for more people to join in. You get to gain access to our private Discord server, which has all of the players, other content, other artists that I add into the community for ease of access to artists to do things with you, and a comic series that is only going to be released to the community 1 month early before I start releasing it to the public for other people to enjoy as well. In addition to that, if you want to support us through some other means, we do have a bunch of media outlets: Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all of those things. You can find me at ProDMJoey. I have been fairly consistent on TikTok, surprisingly, and I think it's pretty fun, so yeah, it's definitely entertaining. If you want to follow me on any of those outlets, it does help out a lot as well. It just helps with the marketing, the broadcasting, all of that fun stuff. So, you know, trying to get my reach out there, trying to turn ProDM into a title instead of just a namesake for myself. And, of course, last but not least, we have our sub goal. We are going to be doing a marbles game every 50 subs that we get. Now, for all of you who don't know what marbles is, marbles will race each other going down a racetrack, and the winning marble will have a title attached to it. We'll have a title attached to it that'll tell us what we are going to be doing. It has to be something that can be done right then and there unless it's a special occasion, but everybody who is gifting subs or subscribing to the community is going to have access to a marble, so that's going to be a lot of fun, I think. I think it's going to be a very fun thing for us all to do, and we are only 17 subs away. Very excited about that. And Ogun, thank you for the mango dye. This game needs it. I mean, thank you for the mango dye. Really appreciate it. I think that's going to be everything from me, though. So, Sir Yurik, tell us what happened last session.
Right. We started out last session with the party having just been ambushed, I guess you could say, by a type of beholder. A orb filled with eyes sprouting from different tentacles, and a big central eye that we soon discovered had the capacity to, or ability to, shut off every magical item, every magical effect within its sight, basically. The combat started out fairly well. We got cut off from each other a little bit by a wall of flesh that popped up just at the entrance to the large room where me, Dorson, and Canroth were trapped with the beholder. We attempted to fight it for quite some time with minimal success in the beginning, seeing as our magical items and abilities were not available. But we eventually managed to, I should say at one point, Yurik got charmed by the beholder, and he was witnessing that Canroth seemed to be just about to wolf out and go to town on Dorzen. And that's when Yurik decided to banish Canroth for a short timeout, during which he met a very fiendish-looking person in a sort of a hellish landscape. And meanwhile, the rest of us, we were fighting the beholder, and Prissa attempted to get on top of the beholder while Yurik was charmed and did not allow her to annoy his new friend, I guess you could say. It resulted in Yurik casting a calm emotion spell that removed the charm effect he was under and simultaneously bringing Canroth back into the fight. Prissa she turned herself into a giant ape and managed to grab hold of the beholder. And with another ape being summoned, was it? Or no, Ace turned
Jimmy, who was about to die.
Ace turned Jimmy into another ape. Because Prissa's ape form was dispelled by the anti-magic eye on the beholder, and we eventually managed to get get such a grip on it that we could finish it off. We were all grievously wounded several times during the fight. Prissa almost died from a disintegrate ray, but we managed to get back on our feet, and we are currently inside the chamber. We have decided to take a short rest, and looking in the pool at the bottom, there is lots of tadpoles, wasn't it? Or at least small eye stalks swimming around. And also, when Canroth came back, he told us that he had struck a deal with the person that he met while he was banished. A deal which involved him being gifted the power or the ability to kill the one we are trying to kill, whose name I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say during the recap.
Sure.
But okay, so Vorvik.
You're always allowed to say
it. Without consequence.
I did not say
yep. Well, it turned out that the person that he had struck this deal with was none other than Asmodeus himself. And shortly after the combat, a imp appeared sitting on top of Canroth's left shoulder, I think it was. And he's there to help Canroth find something that he needs to kill Vorvik. So we had a discussion on the wisdom involved in striking a bargain with a demon or devil that you just encountered. But, well, here we are.
And Yurik has a shiny new hood under his helm.
That's also true. We took off the hood that the beholder was wearing. And it was, it was quite potent. It had some magical abilities that would allow telepathy and also a mental assault on some other creature that was not as wise as the wearer. We decided to give it to Yurik, and he promptly discovered that it was cursed. Although he may not know this as much himself just yet.
Correct. You are unaware of the curse, you just feel that amount of self-consciousness about your face.
Yep.
If you've ever seen the movie Rocky, not the one where he punches a lot, but the one with the guy who had the condition, you feel like that.
Alright.
Yeah, bet you didn't know my millennial ass knew that movie, huh? It's a good movie. Really good movie.
Yep.
Cher killed it. But anyways. So, you've all completed this task. Conaroth has a new devil on his shoulder. The guide to show you where to get the power so that you can kill Vorvik. So, Yes,
Priscilla
Prissa?
would just like to slap Canroth one more time for good measure.
Sure.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's upsetting because there's so much going on right now. By the way, Joe, could it be said that during the short rest, like before the last 10 minutes of it, Prissa did a ritual cast of water breathing?
Sure. So, all of you can now breathe underwater.
So, what's the plan if there's apparently a lot of those small baby ones down there?
Well, from what the imp said, they're likely harmless.
I have a name.
Blip.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Blip.
The imp. I don't look at you and say the Goliath. Rude. You ritually cast your magic fly?
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty. Alright,
Well,
guys.
I guess we're going down into this wet hole then.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
The imp shoots off your shoulder. Conoroth spins in the air 3 times and nose dives into the water.
Well,
Show
if they're not friendly, at least hopefully they go after him first. And Prissa will then, make sure everything's properly secured, waterproofed, and jumps in after.
Waterproof, you're funny. You have a bag of holding. That is correct.
And there they go.
Alrighty.
Ouch didn't manage to capture one of those things, did he?
Have Ouch roll an athletics check.
He's a -2 +4, so a plus.
You are a little quiet, by the way. Your mic might be facing away.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm talking directly into it.
Gotcha.
One more thing too is before Prissa would jump in, she would have given Dorzin the ring of swimming she has.
Sure. And Dorzin did have to take off his hooves as well.
I'm taking off my ring of water walking.
The ring allows you to choose, right?
Not entirely sure.
While wearing this ring, you can stand on and move across any liquid surface as if it were solid ground. You can. Doesn't mean you have to.
Alright. No, okay, I'll keep it on then.
Okay. Alrighty. Unfortunately, 6, he does not catch any of them. He comes back soaking wet and just shakes off. So, one by one, you all go.
I'm casting light on my shield again, just to
Alrighty.
be able to see down there.
Now, keep in mind, although you will all be able to breathe down there, speaking is going to be difficult. Any of you who have to use verbal components for spells, it will be a challenge to do so. And any of your attacks that are range, as soon as it leaves the first interval, it automatically misses. Those of you who cannot naturally swim, all of your melee attacks are going to be at disadvantage while you're under the water as well. So keep all of this in mind.
I feel like you're foreshadowing. some
I'm
very
telling
bad
you
things
all
for
now
us.
so you don't argue in the future.
Well, on that note, what's your ruling for using potions underwater?
Can I acrobatics
keep them, or-
check? No, you're able to drink a potion since you can drink the water and just spit it back out since you can breathe the water. If you didn't have water breathing, you wouldn't be able to drink your potion underwater.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just keep in mind, it is going to be a hassle for all of you spellcasters with verbal components. Ace, I'm looking specifically at you, which is everything you do.
Of course, because it wasn't difficult enough above the water for spellcasters.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do have one.
Question?
No, I think I do have one spell I can do.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Last time I played a bard, I did not. But anyways. Yes.
One thing, I guess, Prissa will cast Minor Illusion because that doesn't need verbal, and the Minor Illusion will just be, I guess, let's go with Harry. Why not? Harry swimming ahead and stuff, just in case.
It cannot move. It cannot make sounds. It's just a static there, and then static there, and then static there. It's a minor illusion.
It's just
Is
stuck,
this-
stuck in
Normally that's
T-pose.
the case, but Malleable Illusion, I think. Lets me
Oh,
change that
yeah. I forgot you do that. Yeah.
Is it stuck in T-pose, just floating forward? It's like,
stuff. No, it looks like a small halfling, actually swimming.
All right. So they are swimming forward.
Is the water stagnant, like not like a big giant swimming pool type thing, or can we feel a current, like the water goes somewhere else?
Roll me a perception check, Ace.
I have a bad feeling about this. Just say to everyone.
20. It is stagnant. Now, it has been recently disturbed from all of you, but it doesn't feel like it's pushing or pulling in either direction.
Okay, thank you. And Prissa asked if it was warm or cold, and I know it's a little warm near.
It is
since he
warm.
just relieved himself.
It is warm water everywhere. So, you all start swimming through one by one. Dorzen easily taking the lead with Prissa on his back. Sir Yurik with the shield, and with your heavy armor, you sink to the bottom. Now, it is a walking platform. You walk down into the water, and then after about 10 feet or so, it falls off. And with your shield and your breathing, you look around to the thick algae connected to the walls that seem to just attach and latch themselves all around. You see a few tiny little submarine creatures.
Marine creatures?
Marine creatures, yeah. I thought there was a different word for it. But anyways, a lot of marine creatures swimming around. Not a lot, but here and there. Some of them look like those tiny little eyeballs. Some of them look like more horrific style fish. Some angler fish as well with the dangling little bits. Your light seems to scare most of them off as you are moving through. It looks like this is a hallway, very similar to what you've seen back where you just came from, but it's completely submerged in this water for some reason. And as you begin moving and stepping through, you notice that there are bodies down here, licked clean of any flesh or materials attached to them, and nothing remaining but bones and scraps of cloth. No? As you all begin moving, you do see the imp up ahead, kind of swimming in circles, waves for you all to follow. Do you follow?
yeah.
Alrighty. Those of you in heavy armor, you can just walk across the bottom because you've sunken. You are walking, and it's very tedious for you. All of you who are not wearing heavy armor, you can swim if you so choose. Prissa, I know you're riding Dorzen. So, you all keep moving through however way that you please. As you get down the hallway, you see that stretches into 3 separate corridors, and the imp goes to the left, far left, and is continuing to swim using its wings to, like, push itself forward even faster. No? You all continue traveling through here. In the front, since Dorzen is not here, Prissa and Sir Yurik, you two are responsible for the perception checks.
It's normal, no disadvantage or anything.
No. You can see. You have your shield.
Or do you need us to roll one now?
Yes. 12. 5. All right. It's very peaceful, calm even. The water is disturbed easily, the algae does not seem hostile, and the creatures are keeping a large reprieve from all of you.
I'm gonna look up above us.
Mhm.
I figure I'm kind of lower. I'm not on the ground, but lower, like Yurik is, and I'm gonna look up above and make sure there's not anything circling us.
You look up. You do see that there are cracks and holes in the ceiling that travel upwards, but your range of vision falls short.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Ogun. See, I knew I wasn't stupid. Submarine is actually a phrase that can be used for it. Cool. I knew I wasn't that stupid. Keyword that. But yeah. You do see that there are a few different outlets up top. Probably... You even see the surface of waters, but you don't see anything really above it. And many of these different protrusions up top. And as you are moving through, Sir Yurik, one thing you do notice is the walls do have these large tunneled through protrusions as well.
Yeah, they like it doesn't seem natural. You mean, or
Well, you are inside of a crypt. It's not natural to begin with, but they seemed tunneled through, which is also not a normal thing for crypts usually.
yeah, I mean, like it's not built that way. I'm just gonna tell everyone telepathically to just try to tell me if you notice anything dangerous.
Can we respond telepathically, or is it
Your item allows you to telepathically connect, and since he has telepathy, communicate.
No, yeah, but
Well,
can we
no, yeah, you cannot respond to him. It's not message. He can talk to you. You cannot respond to him.
Alright,
Prissa
please
will
put-
Prissa will put her hands to her mouth with a copper wire, I think it was, and use message as best she can underwater.
I'll do my best.
It's incomprehensible.
Right. I didn't quite understand that, Prissa, but I take it this only works one way. So,
Most likely.
okay. I'll let you know, guys, if I see anything.
Please do.
Alrighty. Now,
All right.
you continue traversing through the area. Very easily, in fact. Shocking that nothing has been through here to disturb you, to harm you. You're not really used to this level of reprieve in your environment. But as you all continue moving forward, you make it to a wide open chamber down in the surface of the water. It opens up into a it's a pentagonal chamber. Very wide, much larger than that of what you've seen. And there appears to be a crypt in the very center of it, fully submerged underwater. The tomb is lifted up about 1.5 feet on a pedestal.
Is there any pockets of air above? Or is everything submerged?
Roll a survival check.
I rolled a 2.
None that you've noticed.
How far down do we appear to be? Well, I mean, I know. Let me rephrase that. I'll wait to see what everyone else is doing, then I'll probably go to see if I can make it to the surface.
Oh, what's the imp doing?
The imp's just chilling, kind of swimming around in circles.
Around the sarcophagus?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we should try and open this sarcophagus then. I don't really like it, but
All right. Who's going to
Oh.
try?
Once I'm close enough, I'll try to investigate a way of getting it open.
All right. Roll an investigation. In fact, your detect magic is still going. You haven't been traveling for that long underwater. This sarcophagus has magic emanating about it. Conjuration.
Okay. I just turn around to whoever I can see and go, and I'll continue investigating.
Please do.
Knowing that it's magic, I'm gonna start with that, if it's possible, and then try to find a mechanical way of opening the device.
Feel free.
Why is this? Okay, that's fine. 23 for Arcana, and then investigation. 22.
So, the magic surrounding this seems to call forth something in the case of it being disturbed. It seems to have a connection to a faraway place, and will call it something forth if it is disturbed by people who should not be disturbing it. Now, on your investigation across the sarcophagus, at the top of it, there appears to be a 5-point star that is spread wide with a cylindrical grooving of very specific grooves that can go into it. And to you, that kind of looks like a very ostentatious, very old key.
Keyhole or key?
Keyhole.
Okay.
It's something that lockpicks could not standardly pick, since the grooves are flush and many and in a circle on the surface.
I'm just gonna point to it and how does it work if I reach into my bag underwater? I mean, is it just going to flood everything inside the bag?
When you open the bag, you have to specifically, deliberately put something into it, so it's not going to flood it with water, just like you have to specifically, deliberately pull something out, so you wouldn't pull out anything you don't want. So water will not flow inside.
Sure. Okay.
It's all about intention with the Bag of Holding.
Yeah. Because I got my thieves' tools, tinker's tools. Based on the investigation, though, it doesn't seem like a standard lockpick mechanism would suffice for this, though.
No,
it seems
no.
something completely separate crafted. So I'm actually just thinking about designing a tool to try to deal with this problem.
Okay.
Since he pointed it out, could I look around the room to try and find the key if it's laying about?
Sure, roll an investigation.
By the way, this underwater is going to take me an hour. So you guys know, this isn't like, I'm not just, oh, look, I have it right here. So you see Jimmy, he pulls out some tool, like docks, and you just start seeing like bolts and nuts start floating. Some of them dropping to the ground, and he's just like trying to make something.
All right. Conrath, as you are looking through this chamber, you circle around many, many times. And then you notice something. As you're kind of like moving across the surface of it, how wide open this chamber is, that it being in the shape of a pentagon, it has a 5-point system inside of it, just within the solid surfaces. And when you look down at the points and start like pushing at the stone, you notice that there are groovings all around, and apparently this holds some type of significance. What significance it holds, you do not know, but you do take note of that.
Similar to the groovings in the sarcophagus?
It has 5 points, if that's what you're asking.
Can I try and clear away stuff to get a better idea of the grooves?
Sure, roll a survival check. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, you're clearing away the path, trying to move out any dried mud, any large surfaces, anything else like that, any debris in the way, just moving it out. And everybody else is kind of watching you do this and watching Jimmy reach up, grabbing his things, reaching down, grabbing his things, trying to put something together.
I'm linking that for you, Jero.
Mm-hmm.
The way that it's worded, I create a basic mundane set of tools, essentially. In this case, I'm not imagining I'm creating some, magical device. I'm basically creating like a hammer or screwdriver that's a specific size. In this case, I'm trying to get the right measurement of the tool of something that might fit inside to mess around with it. That's
So are you trying to make a key for it?
You
That's your
can say
intention?
I'm trying to create a set of thieves' tools that will be size appropriate to what it is we're dealing with.
Okay.
It's more or
So
less
like a mold of some kind. Yeah, gotcha. Cool.
And while Jimmy's doing that, I want to go see how deep this is. I want to go up to the surface, see if there is a surface.
All right.
And I'll tap Yurik on the shoulder, and I'll point to myself and I'm going up. I'll be back.
Oh, are you going up?
Yurik, for the first time in your life, you're the only person able to talk. That's great.
I actually wanted to ask about that. With minor illusion, since I'm not actually physically saying it, and I can use it to make a sound of what I wish, can I talk using the minor illusion?
You can't talk. You can make a sound.
You can literally make a word as an illusion.
Yeah.
Do these grooves look like they might form an arcane symbol or something?
Well, 1 second. Ace was doing something. Ace. Swim all the way up, and you touch the ceiling of this chamber, and you notice, your hand does break water, but just barely, the surface of your hand does.
Okay.
And once you're this high up, you no longer see anything.
Okay.
You do have dark vision, but, underwater is different than just dark vision. There's murkiness to it. There's clouded essence. Your visual prowess does not breach through water.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So nothing really up there, just a small gap.
Very small. Where, half of your hand can fit.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go back down. You can move on.
Just a quick thing. I looked up the telepathy monster ability.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm picturing that's what this is. And
More or
it
less.
does say a creature without telepathy can receive and respond to telepathic messages, but cannot initiate or terminate a telepathic conversation.
I never knew that was an aspect of that. That's weird. Sure. All of you have a one-way call with Sir Yurik whenever he wants to talk to you.
But he has to initiate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you cannot stop it of your own volition. So you will
That's
hear
a-
him.
Yeah, that sounds like something that Sir Yurik would love.
Oh, this is glorious, isn't it?
Have you ever heard about the wonderful word of
Saren Ray? But anyways, yes.
Yeah. Do these grooves look like they might be arcane, glyph or forming into a glyph or a ritual kind of thing?
I mean, it seems intentionally placed.
Can Prissa try to figure out if this crypt that we're looking at is the crypt we're looking for?
Roll a religion check. You have no idea. It has markings relative to the Raven Queen on it, but so does everything.
Are there any markings that are saying "Do not open this" kind of thing?
Not that you can read.
Other than Jimmy making the giant do not fuck with symbol underwater.
Jimmy, what exactly are you doing?
Oh, this is weird.
I know.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, you can hear me. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make something that'll work over there. You see kind of the star, the 5-point pentagram key mark. I think if I get a specific type of tool, I might be able to fix a way of opening it.
All right, but why can't we just rip it open, as it were?
You might try that, but there's some type of magic going on that if it's opened by people, it might go off either way. I'm not sure, but if people who aren't supposed to open it, it's going to do something very bad. It might be
that's
magic, or I'm not exactly sure. And he just keeps going and going.
Yeah, that's very good to know. I'm cutting off the
Yep.
conversation as he starts rambling, and I'm
You
just
can
saying that to
see
everyone.
Him floating.
Okay, so Prissa, there is magical thing on the sarcophagus. Jimmy told me. Dorzen, there is a magical thing on the sarcophagus. Jimmy told me.
So Yurik, this is while you still had a connection to her. It looks like there's still more that Jimmy's trying to say, though. What else is he saying?
He's just rambling.
Are you sure it could be important?
You're cut off.
Click. Is there a click noise every time it cuts off?
Click.
I like to imagine the dial tone just.
That son bitch hung up on me.
I can't.
Well, I'm basically just relaying the information that Jimmy
Yeah.
gave me.
By the way,
to
Jimmy's
everyone,
gonna be
so-
doing this for an hour, so I mean, if you guys are doing other stuff,
When you get to Kenroth, he would say that there's like grooves in the room itself in this 5-pointed star.
Hmm.
That it seems deliberately placed,
Oh, okay.
and that he should relay that to the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, there are apparently grooves in the points of the pentagon here, pentagram. I'm thinking maybe it could be some kind of mechanism to dispel the the effect on the sarcophagus. If we do it in like the right order or something.
Could I get off a grim psychometry on this room to see if this place is evil? This chamber specifically.
Sure. This chamber does not receive any type of warrant of alarm with your ability.
Cool. What about the sarcophagus?
This chamber does not seem to warrant any type of alarm with your ability.
Prissa, did you want to say something?
I mean, you hung up on me, I guess, earlier, and I was just saying that whatever Jimmy's saying right now could be important. I mean, what if there's sort of detail that, and Persecute starts to ramble on about that one now,
Click.
too.
I'm switching over to Jimmy. Hey, was there anything important you had to add, or is it
Oh no, I gave all the details. I can repeat them. If
Okay,
you...
good. Thanks.
What have we given Yurik?
He told me all we needed to know, Prissa. Click. You can't see his face, but he's obviously grinning underneath.
Oh, can I go over tap Yurik and ask him? And if he connects, ask if he connected the imp and ask, is the item in the sarcophagi?
What do you do?
If I want to go tap Yurik to have like initiate the connection, and then ask him if he can connect to the imp to see Blip to see if the item is in the sarcophagus or if there's something else.
Good idea, Kenneth. Blip.
He nods.
Is whatever we need inside the sarcophagus.
He tilts his head. Jiggles his hand back and forth.
You can't respond, you know.
Oh, I know. I just like playing charades. I'm missing game night tonight to be here, so, like, you know, I gotta get my shits and giggles in somehow.
Game night.
Yeah.
Is that like torture?
No, it's like Parcheesi.
I don't know that game, I think.
Oh, it's pretty fun. Want me to teach you?
No.
Okay.
Right, so what you're saying is that what we need is inside and it's not inside?
Kind of.
What does that mean?
So, like, we need to get in there in order for him to get the thing he needs. Points over at Conaroth.
Right?
Yeah.
Where's the key?
Yeah. You don't know how to open it safely, do you?
Yeah, with a key.
Yeah, but you don't know where the key is.
Nope.
Right. And you don't know what will happen if we try to open it by force.
Yes.
Yes, you don't know.
Yes, I know.
Okay, will you tell us what will happen?
No.
Why not?
Why?
Because I'm asking you to be nice.
And you're making me
tell us.
miss game night.
I'm not making you, that's all Cameron.
Yeah, but, like, you're his friend, so...
Well, yeah, I suppose. Colleague, at least.
Yeah. I'm not making you miss game night. I'm trying to roll a persuasion check here.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if he helps us get to it faster, he can get back to game night.
Mm-hmm. And to be perfectly honest, Blip, I'd prefer it if you weren't here myself, so...
Yeah, it's mutual.
But if you can help us get into this sarcophagus, well, then, seems to me maybe you would be less... You would have to spend less time up here. The sooner you can assist Kanaroth with his...
You know, you are absolutely right about that. Counter offer, I might get entertainment out of this.
You might.
Might.
Yeah, you might also be subject to whatever happens.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal for demons. They die. They just go back to
Devil.
Devil. Yeah.
Big difference.
Big difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or be stuck here for multiple days as we can't figure it out on our own.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who is very, very adamant about the difference between devils and demons because it matters. It matters very greatly.
Devils just go back to hell.
Well, let me try and roll a persuasion check on you, wouldn't you?
Sure.
Nope. Probably not.
he seems to be enjoying himself just fine.
Right. I'm going to tattle to Canoroth. So he doesn't want to help us because, well, he knows what's going to happen, apparently, if we try to open it by force, but he won't tell me, and it's because he says he will get some entertainment out of it.
Tell him if he doesn't, we are happy to sit here and just wait. Make him miss more time. And he gets nothing. No entertainment, nothing.
Well, I don't think that will work because we are sort of on a schedule here anyway, so we need to figure this out quick.
But he doesn't know that.
I think he might have picked up on it.
Maybe, maybe not. It is worth a try.
Well, I'm gonna have a look at these grooves you mentioned.
I'm clearing them out from the muck. Like, I've literally been clearing the muck out of these since.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time.
But like any pattern forming in these grooves as I'm starting to clear them?
Not that you've been able to discern quite yet.
Maybe give me a hand, Yurik.
But that's what I was thinking to do, and I'll tell Ace and Prisan Dorson to help out too while Jimmy does his thing. And yeah, so
Do you also
Ace.
share information about there being a key needed?
I'm getting to that. Ace, would you mind helping out with clearing the muck from these grooves?
Oh, sure. And so Ace is going to start clearing the muck and kind of investigating while he does,
Yeah, I'm
checking it out.
telling Dorson also to do the same, and then Prissa. Would you help out cleaning the muck from these grooves? The imp won't tell us anything.
Yeah, I can. It's gonna be a little harder with prestidigitation though.
Well,
Is
you'll have to use your hands then.
alright.
Unless you have some magical way of opening it or finding the key that opens it.
There's a key. I can look for maybe some clues on that. Although I can maybe Prissa's gonna try mold earth for some of the muck and stuff to see if she can maybe help use that to maybe not so much clean it but move the muck off of the grooves or whatever.
Yeah, that works. It's kind of like power washing. You're just slowly going through the motions. It's helping.
Yeah, and while Prissa's doing that to help, she's looking for any kind of signs or clues as to where the key might be or the key itself, if it be even in this chamber.
Rephrase that statement.
While kind of helping clear off this muck, I'm looking for if there's any sort of if there's the key lying around, or if there's any like pictures that the muck reveals that show where the key might be right now, or where it would have been.
Roll me a perception check. Nothing that you notice, unfortunately. So, an hour goes by of everybody trying to clean everything out, and Jimmy, your tool is now complete.
Yay! Just going to like turn around, motion, point to it, put all my crap away, and to open this thing properly,
Alright.
using the key hole.
Use
Hey, Jimmy, before you start touching it, or I'm thinking, because you said if someone who wasn't supposed to open it starts to open it, right? That was the trigger for the whatever the effect is.
I mean, it might be. It might just be like sabotage it or something, or might be
Right.
like if it's incorrectly opened. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
well,
a
I'm just
magic.
thinking that since this is, or at least was, a temple to the Raven Queen, it would make sense that anyone who's sort of ordained within her order is the one who's meant to open it. So maybe we should give Dorzen a go first, somehow.
I don't. Well, okay. I think I can explain it to Dorzen. I'm going to attempt to explain to
Ah.
Dorzen, not being able to speak underwater, mind you.
Well, just wait, and
How-
I'll check with him.
Go for it.
Well,
You see
basically, I'm
Jimmy
just
like moving around towards doors and like shaking his hands, pointing to the thing.
yeah, I'm just gonna ask Dorzen if he has any know-how of how to open this lock from his Raven Queen affiliation.
How the hell should I know?
I don't know. You're full of tricks, aren't you?
She doesn't really speak like out to me about these things or anything. Like I don't know these things.
Well, yes, fair enough. I'm just.
I mean, I could go try if you want. I can,
Yeah, I think. Well, sure. I mean, well, I think you at least have the chance to attempt it without necessarily summoning whatever thing might be, well, or whatever might happen.
I mean, sure. Let me try.
Maybe your holy symbol fits or something like that. As a
Sure,
key,
sure.
I don't know.
Prissa, he lifts you off of him and places you down.
Jimmy just has a thumbs up pointed out, and he's holding the key out in another hand.
Okay.
How big is this? Ace is gonna look. How big is the key thing on the sarcophagus?
About a 10 to 12 inches from the longest points across. So,
What did you say about using verbal components? Is it not possible at all?
well, you can try.
I'm gonna try and cast guidance on Dorzen
Okay.
then.
Personally, I say roll a performance.
Okay.
Or, sorry, charisma.
Well, same. for me.
You can't really, like, speaking is so impossible underwater. Even if you just breathe in the water. You can make the mouth motions, but unfortunately it's actually your voice that is the component to the spell.
The only entity with that kind of vocal control is probably Ace.
Yeah. Ace has a fighting chance. And
Or a
that's
sea elf.
well, yeah, of course they can. They are natural born aquatic creatures. There are creatures that can cast underwater no problem because they are trained to do so. But anyways,
Ace, if you wanted to try and inspire Dorzen for what he's about to attempt, what would you say?
I would probably say something like, your strength is as a dragon's roar.
Hey, Dorzen, your strength is as a dragon's roar.
do a performance check, Sir Yurik. I mean,
Does he get a
Not 20, go! Oh, can I
you
use
just
the advantage?
like you know how to say it, but you're not inspiring. But anyways, you hand the mechanism over to Dorzen. Prissa, you are left off of his side a little bit.
To be clear, I am going to be like over his shoulder. I'm going to be trying to guide Dorzen through this.
Sure.
So insist whatever it will be.
I'll have him roll a dexterity check. with advantage, thanks to you.
I like it. It could be better. Reroll that because of me. All right. There is a small chance.
There's always a chance. But
Hey,
anyways,
20 beats some thresholds.
20. As he's placing it on, trying to like fit it to the groove, you made it more malleable so that it can adjust itself where it needs to, find its placements into the grooves. And as it kind of like gets a little bit of a latch, you both hear and like see a ripple of water kind of push as if a pressure is beginning to shoot out. And as that happens, you all watch as the sarcophagus seems to lift, shaking upwards towards you all. And Dorson's hands like is still on the instrument as he's beginning to rotate it around. And you notice that the sarcophagus begins rotating as well. And as he twists it through...
I don't like that sigh.
Because it's going to be a creature that bites Canaroth so that he can give him the power and totally wipe the rest of the party out.
The sarcophagus was a mimic the whole time.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, it very well could be.
That being said, since Prissa's
1 second,
bracing
nobody's doing anything right now.
I got both thumbs up, Jero.
Okay. So, Prissa, I would like a wisdom save from you. Sir Yurik, I would like a wisdom save from you. Alrighty. You both feel something reach towards your minds, and as you kind of feel the surrounding area, you feel that there's something moving towards you all. Let me place you on the new map. And these two large, horrific abyssal creatures begin swimming through the waters, one towards Sir Yurik, one directly towards you, Prissa. Let me turn you around so you can see it.
Oh, how cute. Right.
And now I'd like you all to roll me initiative, please.
I'm just gonna say this, Jero, because I didn't want to. Yurik had his light going, whatever. While Jimmy was working, I had the light spell. It was on something that he was working.
Sure.
So...
Oh, I forgot. I almost forget to click myself. I don't know if I. Where was my token? Oh, there I am.
I think this is the highest initiative I've ever had.
All right, everybody, please roll.
That mine is wrong because I.
Yeah, just replace it with the 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing. Nope, that's everybody, right? Yep.
I mean, if you don't count Dorzen.
I am not counting Dorzen. So, Sir Yurik, you felt the creature try entering into your mind and is swimming towards you very aggressively. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Well. Let's see. First of all, I'm pulling out the scimitar that Dorzen gave me. And, can't really cast any spells. All of my spells have verbal components. So... yeah, I'm just... I guess I'm just gonna take a step towards it.
Okay.
And,
Go for it.
use
Remember
my-
your half movement speed underwater as well.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and block it off from the rest of the party.
Alrighty. So do you swim up to it?
Is it coming from above or?
Oh, it's just swimming, like right on par with you, swimming towards you.
Right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take some like move along the floor, up towards it, and yeah, take the dodge action.
Alrighty. So as you get that close to the creature, you feel a very frigid cold surrounding around you. It feels bad. It feels malicious and very, very desecrated.
And I'll try and connect with it telepathically and say, "What do you want? We'll be out of here in no time."
That's not part of our deal. That's your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Jimmy, your turn. You look at Dorzen, and Dorzen's like trying to remove his hand from the contraption. He's like, I can't move. I can't move it.
I'm going to grab Ouch off of my back since he's inert once again, and jam some more residuum into him and activate him using a first level spell slot.
Alrighty.
And bonus action, Ouch, you are going into assault protocol. So he is going to activate, dislodge off of my back, and turn to the nearest creature.
Does he have a swim speed?
Fire. He has a speed climbing. No swim speed. So he is going to the bottom.
Yep.
Which I imagine we're pretty close to since we're on the tomb.
Yes, but he's still half movement speed.
Yeah, he doesn't need to move. 120 feet is his range, so...
Pretty good, pretty good. Which one are you shooting at? The south one or the north one?
The one, I'm probably seeing the one by Yurik, if I'm being honest. And my perception shit, so yes, you're shooting at that one.
Alrighty.
Let me roll, and... Sorry, just pulling everything back up. Arcane shot. There we go. 26.
Okay, 26 absolutely hits.
Will it be at disadvantage? It's like a pulse cannon.
No. Ranged attacks are not at disadvantage. Melee attacks are.
Sounds good. That'll hit him for 15 force damage, and he is blasted 5 feet backwards.
Okay. So, let's show that real quick. You said 15?
5 feet backwards.
Yeah, but 15 damage.
Oh, yes.
There we
Do
go.
I get an attack of opportunity for that?
No, it did not willingly move. It was forced. Right. You only get that during willing movements.
Gotcha. There we go. I got my new Ouch token there, and he is right there.
Oh, it's right behind you.
Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's the lighting. I'm good.
Cool. Wait, what just happened? Why is Conoroth over Jimmy now?
I was in a turn order.
Okay, you go.
Alright. You said half movement.
Yep.
Would my boots of spider climbing affect that?
Nope.
I have an assault. Alright, so...
Even if you're on the bottom of water and you can walk on the surface, it's still moving through water.
So, half of 55 is...
25.
Alright, I will do that in action to get to Prissa, grab her, bonus action, Misty Step over to the sarcophagus with her.
Misty Step is not verbal?
Oh. I get it from the wraps.
What does the wrap say?
It just says I can cast the Misty Step spell.
Yes, which means you have to cast the spell maintaining the components. Verbal. Give me a charisma check.
Alright, let's go for it.
You're trying to say the necessary words to do it, but it's just falling short, unfortunately.
Alright, that sucks. But, can I use the rest of my movement from the action to push Prissa behind me?
Prissa, are you willing?
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Then yes.
Because Squish Wizard, Strong Goliath, and Lichen Form.
You bonus action tried to Misty Step, so you can't Lichen.
Right.
Alrighty. Now it is their turns. This one is going to swim up to you, Yurik, and unleash... Yep, it's just going to unleash 3 attacks against you. All at disadvantage. That's going to be a miss. 26?
Ooh, and that's right. You're using...
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to give me a con save.
That's right. You're using the banana die as well.
Not banana, mango.
Mango.
Ooh, 11. You are now diseased.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Third attack is also going to be a miss. Konorath, this one swims up to you. It has normal attacks against you. Actually, no, it's going to do something else. It's going to swim around to the two of you and start kind of encircling you like a shark does. And it's going to try to connect to your mind. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Konorath.
Oh, great.
Is it too late for me to use my DM inspiration on the save?
Yes, you have to declare it before you roll.
Womp womp womp.
I wasn't sure
Okay.
if the recap inspiration worked differently.
No. It's always declared beforehand. The only inspiration that goes above that is the viewer inspiration.
Alright.
But anyways, Konorath, you are now charmed by the Abeloth.
Oh no! Wait, quick question? Is this like a spell or is it a
It's not a spell.
ability? Oh fuck!
Yeah. You cannot take reactions, and you are fully under the Abeloth's control.
Fantastic.
Whenever you take damage, you can repeat the saving throw. Okay. That was going to be its turn. Prissa, you don't notice anything.
Except that this thing's circling us.
Oh
so
yeah.
Prissa is going to kind of get latch on closely to Kanaroth because she fully trusts him. He wouldn't do anything. He's trying to protect her, and she's going to attempt a firebolt at this thing.
Verbal?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Go ahead and roll it.
That's pretty much all my stuff.
11 is a failure. No, verbal. You have to roll a charisma check.
Right.
Yeah.
-1.
Unfortunate. You can't really make out the words.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Ace, your turn.
All right.
Now, interestingly enough, you have the bullshit passive, so let me tell you what happened that nobody else really seemed to be aware of. Unfortunately, not being able to communicate is why we immediately jumped into combat. As this sarcophagus begun moving, you notice that these purple outlines of these fishnoid-looking creatures seem to appear out of nowhere, and then they materialize seemingly from a different plane.
Aha.
Yes. But now, please.
Okay. The one that's on Sir Yurik, I'm gonna do a hypnotic pattern, which is a 30-foot cube, but I'm gonna put it on the edge so it just hits that creature and not Sir Yurik. And there's no verbal.
Nice. Hypnotic pattern. What is that, a
Yep.
wisdom save?
I believe so. Let me look at it again. Yes, wisdom saving throw. Each creature must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration, and while charmed, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
The spell has no effect on the creature.
Dang it. For okay. I forget was had a bonus action. That's an action. Crud. I think that might be my turn. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, both of these creatures are going to take their legendary actions. Prissa, one attack against you, misses. Sir Uric, that is a 27.
At disadvantage?
Thank you for reminding me. That is a 22.
That misses.
Yes. Alright. Thank you for reminding me. Sir Uric, it's your turn.
Yep. I think I'm gonna have to try. Yeah, I'm gonna try to use Sacred Flame on the Aboleth.
Okay. Is that a verbal?
Yep.
Roll me a charisma.
Oh, that's no, that's the save. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Dirty 20, you are successful. It's a dex save?
Yep.
I don't think 15 makes it, does it?
No.
Okay, yeah. So it suffers
Yeah,
8
it's
points
DC's.
of radiant damage.
No,
As
it's 3d8.
yes, it rolled 3d8. It rolled it under the spell. You rolled an 8.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
see
3,
that.
2, and 3. It did not roll very well,
Okay.
but it did roll. So as your divine flame opens up beneath it and slams into the creature, you notice the creature quickly recoils and starts swimming aggressively inside of this area. It did not seem to like that.
And yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. I need you to give me a con save.
Alright. I'll use the DM inspiration on this one.
Sure. 25. You feel this, like, chilling cold surrounding this creature almost creep into yourself, and you even notice that the water around you begins crystallizing slightly. It does not feel good.
Okay, in that case,
That was the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Jimmy.
right. Yep.
I just point towards the one still over by Yorick and like repoint. I point with all my fury and make Ouch fire again
Go for it.
till he gets them. There we go. Terrible.
Does that hit? No, it doesn't. It doesn't, no. That is a legitimate question for this creature.
That is my bonus action. As my action, I see Yorick over there doing his thing, and I'm like, wait, why isn't anybody helping? Oh my god, there we go. Okay, that's why. We've got problems. Dorzin's hand is still stuck, I take it.
Yeah.
I mean, given... I would try at least for a moment to see if I can help him wrench his hand free.
Okay. You try and you try. Give me an athletics check, Jimmy.
Do I see what he just has his hand.
His
on
hand
the
is gripping it, and it's not coming off.
Not coming off. Okay. Yeah. Athletics is fine. Just trying to pull him off because it seems pretty straightforward.
You try, but his hand seems actually stuck to the object.
I'm just going to be like, and I'm going to make my way. Jesus. Hold on. There we go. I have to do E to rotate myself every time, and it keeps writing. All right, 15 feet. There we go.
Alright.
That's it. I'm done.
Konaroth, you hear inside of your mind from the creature that is charming you, kill her, and looks at Prissa.
And I have to do everything in my power to
You
obey
have
it?
to do everything in your power to obey it. You
Shit.
are under its enslavement.
Ooh, well, like inform, and he would grab Prissa and attack her.
Alrighty, you
This
get
ankle.
2 attacks.
they're
Disadvantage.
disadvantaged,
Disadvantage. Yeah, yeah.
But you forget I have a stupid modifier.
Yes, you do.
Sorry.
Hit. Prissa, you suffer a total of 30 points of slashing damage as Konaroth turns into this hulking form. His eyes, though, where they usually are still his eyes, have gone pitch black, and he starts striking against you in the water.
Krista does not feel good after that.
No. Now it is the Abeloth's turns. Sir Yurik, the one's still on you. Will attack. 22.
That misses. I'll use my reaction to use warding flare on the second attack. Disadvantage.
I can tell you right now, it already has disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It seemed very startled by your divine energy that shot into it.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like that. However, the second attack was a 23.
That also misses.
And the third attack is a 27.
That hits. But
Okay.
yeah, it still has
Yeah,
disadvantage.
all 3 are at disadvantage. It just has a really good modifier.
Shit.
That'll be 12 points of bludgeoning. And you're already diseased, right?
Yep.
Okay, you're fine then. That's all. Against you, Prissa, the creature swims around towards Jimmy, placing itself very strategically between you. Oh, wait, actually, Konaroth, you started your turn next to it. I apologize. I need you to give me a con save.
Alright. No?
Yeah.
11.
Holy shit. Prissa, gain back 17. Yeah, just gain back the 17 because you are now under the slow effect. Konaroth?
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, until the end of your next turn.
Also, can I just say how BS it is? Like, for both of those first strikes, they were natural 20s.
Yeah, that's good that they were disadvantaged. Jimmy, the creature swims over to you next, and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I love those. Do I have to be able to beat an 18? Because I can't.
Wait, what?
Oh man.
Unless you roll a natural 20, he does allow natural 20s on saves.
Yeah, that's a failure. And the DC
man, this
is
get-
not that stupid, guys. These things are, like, actually manageable. But that is a failure, Jimmy. You are now charmed by the creature.
Ooh, nice.
He is your captive.
He's gonna charm all of us.
And then we'll keep swimming. Actually, no, it's gonna swim. Prissa, would you like to take an attack of opportunity?
I mean, why not? Why
Go
not?
for it. All right, 9 misses. Actually, let me measure. What was the
I'm just
distance
so
it swam? It gets a little bit closer towards you now, Ace. Prissa, your turn. Conrath is clearly not in control of himself right now. Like, he has an expressionless face, even in his lycanthrope form.
Which is definitely not good. Yeah, Prissa's going to try to get away from that real quick.
Are you doing anything before trying to get away?
I guess I'll disengage. And then she's gonna head to Dorzen, which is see, it's half movement underwater, right?
Yes.
So 15, 10.
15.
See, that was action, movement. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
we
have
can-
any.
What,
I
Ace?
don't have any bonus
Nothing.
actions.
All right, you're all done. Ace?
I just remembered I forgot to adjust my armor class back after the last no magic thing.
Yeah, no, I already adjusted mine back.
Yeah. Luckily, nothing has hurt you yet. But Ace, it is your turn. You see
All
that
right.
this creature is swimming around your allies. Conoroth seemed to have attacked Prissa, and he has a stone-cold, expressionless face. And with your absurd passive, you notice Jimmy now has that same expressionless face.
All right. So
However, you also noticed up north that creature did not like that blast of energy Sir Yurik did.
I'm gonna head north towards Sir Yurik. Each one of these are 5, right?
Yeah. 15 feet of movement. Each square is 5.
Yeah. 15. Ugh. And then I'm going to attempt synaptic static on the creature near Sir Yurik.
All right. Is that verbal?
It is verbal, so I
Give me a charisma check.
21.
You're good. No, that's charisma save. I said check.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Yeah. Your save is a lot better.
Right.
Your check
Wrong
should
button.
be like 5
20?
plus 2. Yeah, you're good.
And synaptic static is he gets an intelligence save unless it's dumber than a 2. Hoping it's a little smart. And if it fail, it takes 86 psychic on a fail, or half on a save.
Ooh, it failed. Ooh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
Um,
And this is psychic damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurts it.
21.
21. All right, the creature takes it.
And then it now. It has to subtract a d6 from all of its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws.
Jeez, okay. It's stupid now. Gotcha. So, Sir Yurik, as the creature is already swimming around, you see this, like, energy kind of pulse through it. It looks kind of like a lightning bolt, but kind of just shoots its eyes back and forth in its head as now it's, like, trying to focus on something, but pulling back periodically. That's the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, legendary actions. This one is going to attack Ouch. The other one is going to attack you, Sir Yurik. So subtract a d6 from disadvantage already. Dirty 20 misses you. Ouch does not get the subtracted d6. Natural 20.
Disadvantage?
Why would it have disadvantage?
Ouch always dodges. He always has the dodge.
Oh, okay. 13.
That misses.
Okay.
Doesn't-
Sir Yurik.
Yeah. It was a bonus action to use the mental barrage thing from the cloak or the hood, right?
If it said it was a bonus action, then yes.
Yeah.
Did it say that?
settled on that last time. Let me see for you.
We can look at it. It should be in the description of the item.
Yeah, it didn't say in the item itself.
So then it's an action. Additionally, when you make a telepathic connection with a creature and its wisdom score is less than yours, you can choose to bombard it with a telepathic whisper.
Yeah, but I asked.
So I'll count this as once on each of your turns. We'll say bonus action.
All right. Yep. I'll use the ability on that in front of me then.
Okay.
If it has 18 or lower.
It has less. And Ace, it's disadvantage on con saves, but it's subtract d6 on intelligence saves.
Let's see. On a minus d6 on attack rolls, ability checks, and con saves.
Attack rolls, ability checks, and con saves. So it's just normal saving throws outside of that.
Yeah, normal saving throws. Yeah.
Okay, and that is a wisdom save, correct? Sir Yorick?
Against the hood?
Yes. Yeah, it's a wisdom save. Okay, so it is successful. So it takes half damage.
Hey, Jero.
Yeah.
Sorry too. Should have been hit because it says unless I take a bonus action for something, and I did take a bonus action with ouch. So he would have been hit by that natural 20.
All right, we'll get to that after this. Sir Yorick, half damage.
Yeah, I don't do any damage with the ability. This is from the hood. It gets disadvantage on saving throws and ability checks against me.
Never mind then.
Yeah. So it's
it's just successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use. Fuck it. I'll try and use a banishment on.
All right. That is verbal, correct?
Yes.
Roll
so
charisma.
I'm going to have to roll, and I'm going to use my human determination to hopefully make it. 13.
13. You are successful.
Oh.
Yeah, the DC's not terribly high. You guys just been rolling shit.
Yeah, okay. All right. So it gets a charisma save at disadvantage. DC 16.
It's gone.
Woohoo!
However, Sir Yorick, as you do that to the creature, you see that its form kind of flickers out, and you see this purplish outline of the creature still right in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, because I know it has a possibility to get back.
Yeah.
And as my move, I'm going to just turn around and move closer and back to the group.
Okay. So Ouch took 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And con save unless it's immune to disease, which I assume it is.
Immune to everything, all
Cool,
conditions.
cool. All right, Sir Yorick, you swim away from it. That is the end of your turn. Jimmy, you hear inside of your voice, destroy the crab. And it's referring to Ouch.
Oh, that's super simple. All right, ouch, self-destruct.
You have to say that, right?
It's let me just double check here. You can self-destruct as an action if you are within 60 feet. It doesn't say anything about verbal.
All right, yeah.
I just have a self-destruct button, and I'm like, okay.
Click.
I mean, it's the same thing Ouch did outside the temple when he like.
And what's the blast radius on that?
10 feet, I believe. Hold on. 20 feet. Everybody takes damage. Ooh, so that's me, Krissa, Dorzan. Yep.
And the Avalon.
And the Abeloth. Yep.
And the Abeloth. All right.
I can imagine its face when Jimmy pulls that out with his head. He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. He's like, okay. I need 3D.
It says you're charmed, doesn't say you're smarter. Just or more wise. But yeah.
I'm just gonna roll my fire.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, low damage.
And that's a dex save from all of you.
Yes.
The Abeloth fails.
Okay.
Prissa fails. Dorzan. Jimmy, you are successful.
That was Ouch.
Oh, Ouch is Ouch is
Oh,
dead.
Ouch is dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, my bad.
I took less damage. Did I do good?
11. I failed.
And Dorzen also failed. So that's 4 points of damage to everybody. Yeah, everybody.
Should I roll as well?
No, you're not in 20 feet of Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I do a con save now, Jiro?
Yes, you do.
Damn it.
No, that's good.
Oh, that's good. Is it?
Wait, no, it's not a con save.
Yeah.
It's not con, it's wisdom. Roll wisdom.
Oh, that's even better. All right.
Yeah.
I'll roll wisdom for Dave.